Hi everyone, it's Jenny here from Angel Handmade Papercraft. Today I am sharing a project with you for Time for Tea Designs, and I am using the princess image. So I've already coloured her up. I will have a list of the Copic markers on my blog which you can check out. All the links will be below the video, so check it out there. So I am using my EK Success Cutter Bee scissors to fussy cut the image out, which I did print using my Brother laser printer, and I used Express-It blending card. So I'm fussy cutting that all out, making sure that I don't accidentally chop off any of her gorgeous blonde hair. Like I said, I did colour that with Copic markers, so I didn't actually video that section of it. I thought I would just cut to the card process for this one. So once I've got the image all coloured out, I'm going to grab a Tombow marker, and I'm going to quickly go right around the edge really carefully, just making sure that any little bits that I have missed are now going to be black and you won't see them from the edge of the image. I always do this from behind, that way if you do accidentally mess up, it goes on the back of the image and not the front. So I am grabbing some of my My Favorite Things dies for this card. I'm using the Celebrate die, and I am also using the Love You word die, and later on I'll be using the Stitched Heart Stacks dies. So I did run these dies through my Sizzix Big Shot, just using some leftover pieces of the Express-It blending card, and I'm just using some Distress inks to blend over the top to try and get that nice bright pink that I was after. And I did do the same thing with the Celebrate word, and then I'm slightly bending the Celebrate word so that I can wrap it around. Now I did do the same thing with the heart die, and blended it all up really quickly, making sure that I'm really careful with my fingers to make sure that I didn't get any ink on them, which I may accidentally transfer to my card. So playing with a few different cardstocks here, trying to find something that's going to work. This one here I don't actually end up using. I did find something else, it just wasn't working for me. So I'm adhering all of the letters together to create the U word, replacing the O with the love heart. So the ink is still a little bit damp here, so it hasn't completely soaked into the cardstock, but you'll see it all finished at the end of the video. I'm just using a Signo white gel pen just to add some details in. Still playing, not completely happy here. As you can see, I'm moving things around quite a bit. I'm using a Couture Creations card base here above the little white one, and I've added a little tiny bit of adhesive to all the bottom of that Celebrate word so that I'm still able to quickly move it around. So at this stage I'm still not happy with this patterned paper that I've got here, so I am still trying to play with a few different things to make this work. And I do end up, oh, pardon me, oh, big yawns. It's almost bedtime here and I'm absolutely exhausted. Just running through, using some patterned paper from the craft store with the pink hearts that are all nice and matchy-matchy with my card. And I'm adding a doily on from my stash, and then I'll adhere all of this to the front of the card base. So I'm just using some Scotch ATG just in case I do need to move anything around. And I didn't use the Scotch ATG, sorry, I used the Tombow Mono Multi. So same thing on the doily. Now I'm adding some Scotch ATG to that patterned paper, popping it down on the front of my card, and then I'm just using a bone folder to carefully fold that down. I normally do that before I adhere the front of the card, but I didn't do it today for some reason. So adhering all of the doily down, I didn't end up getting the end of the process of this in, so I have added some photos to the end of this video so that you guys can see it all finished. So I thank you for stopping by, and I hope to see you all soon. Bye!